Hey guys, welcome back. So in the previous class we have seen what are the different classifications of the classful IP addresses. Then we have seen that how many maximum number of networks we will be getting in each cases. Then maximum number of hosts we will be getting in the each cases. In this today's class we will try to understand what is the need of the subnet masking, then how to calculate the subnet masking concept, right? So now see that how to find out the subnet masking means. So in subnet mask, the network bits used to represent with the 1 and host bit used to represent with the 0. It means that if you want to find out the so subnet mask for the any network, then next what we have to do is we need to replace the network portion with the 1s, host portion with the 0. So what is the meaning of this one? As we discussed in the previous classes, this is the representation of class A, class B, class C, right? So how many networks bit we will be having? 1 network portion, 3 host portion. It means that, so we told that we have the 4 octets, right? Each octet will be considering the 8-bit representation. Now see that if you want to find out the subnet mask, you just replace the network portion with what? 1s, then host portion with what? 0s. Now see that in class A we have only single network, right? Just you replace with the 8 ones. Now host bit with you replace with the 8 zeros, 8 zeros, 8 zeros. So what is the 8 ones means? That is the value is nothing but the 255. So this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, right? Now what is the subnet mask for the class A? For network bit all ones means 255, 0.0.0. This is the subnet mask for the class A. For class B, what is the subnet mask? 2 networks means it is something 255, 255. These are replaced with the 0 right host bit, so 0.0. For class C, it is 255, 255, 255.0. This is how we are going to find out the subnet masking. Suppose for example, see that if you don't understand, the moment if I am trying to give this IP address, right, as in the previous class we have seen that, right? So 192.168.1.10 means what type of IP address it is? Class A or class B or class C, right? As I have told that if it is 192 something 223, this is nothing but the class C IP address. What is the subnet mask for the class C IP address? As we have seen now, 255.255.255.0, right? Now see that the moment if I click here on the subnet mask, automatically you will be getting something called as the, let me give one more time, 192.168.1.10 some value. The moment if I click on subnet mask, see that automatically it is giving the subnet mask. It means that by identifying this octet, the algorithm directly giving us the subnet mask. Now why do we require the subnet mask is that the subnet mask will tell that how many number of IP address that are using in the particular address bar. It means that if you are not giving this value correctly, then we don't know how many number of maximum host you will be having in this particular network. Later on we will see practically once we are discussing the subnetting concept, right? Now see that, suppose for example if I am giving the IP address is something called as the, let me this time I am going to give some IP address. Now can you able to guess this one? 10.1.1.0 something. Now which class it is? By using the first octet only we are going to find out, right? So 10 means which range of the IP address it is? Class A, class B, class A or class D? Yes, the address is nothing but the class A. Class A means what is the subnet mask? 255.0.0.0. It means that see that the moment if I click here, it is giving the 255.0.0.0. So this is how we are going to calculate the subnet mask. Remember guys, the important point is that the subnet mask which is used to identify the how many number of host missions that is allowed in the particular network. Without subnet mask you cannot do anything. The moment if you are entering the IP address, then it is not completed. Without subnet mask we cannot able to do anything, right? So I hope you understand. So in the next class, fine, let me briefly review this one so that you will understand. So what is the IP range of the address? 127, right? There is something 127 is used for the loopback address. Later on we will discuss what is loopback address. As of now you remember that class A, this is the range of the class B, class C, class D, class C. This is for reserved purpose, this is for multicasting operation. So right, so in class A we have something called as the network portion, host portion means we will be having the 255.0.0.0. So here in class B it is network, host person means 255.255.0.0. Class C means 255.255.255.0. Just we are not going to see the multicasting operation as the reserved purpose. See that one is network portion, remaining all the host portions. It means that you will be getting the 2 power 8 number of different networks, 2 power 24 number of the host IP address which can be assigned to the end devices. These many maximum number of IP address we can assign to the devices. How many networks we will be getting? Something around the 128 networks. So here in class B, how many networks we will be getting? 16,000 something. How many IP address we will be getting? 65,000. In class C, how many networks we will be getting? Something this large number of networks we will be considering. How many IP address we will be getting? 256 IP address we will be getting. Depends upon our requirement, either you go for class C, class B, class C. Suppose you required very less number of networks, more number of the IP address means you go for class A. Or if you required more number of networks, less number of the IP address, you go for the class C. Depends upon our requirement, we are going for either class A or class B or class C. Right? So in the next class, we will see that what are the different types of the classless addressing mechanism. Right? So in the next class, we are going to see that why classless addressing mechanism is required for IPv4 addressing. What is the problem with the IPv6 addressing? Thank you guys.